Well, all right. Here at the Keag House today, I was gonna bottle up the Hopslam clone, and you know, I so I cleaned all the bottles and everything was all right, and so I checked the gravity, and the gravity was a lot higher than the gravity should be. So, um, you know, it's like what to do now, because this has stopped. It stopped like popping. So my whole my whole plan is like, should I just like continue and like bottle the beer, or should I let it keep popping and just put that off for like later on. um I just, it's like, it's scary because I popped the lid, so now it's oxidized a little bit. Um, so I kind of made a quick like plan. I used my priming juice that I was gonna prime the beer with. I just stuck the priming juice like straight up like in here again. Put the top back on and close it up, and it has started popping again. So I'm just gonna hold off, I think, on I'm gonna hold off on the whole bottling process. That's my one impediment for the day. Bottling. Can't say the word bottling. But anyway, so the gravity on this was at 1024, and that's not low enough for me. This has to be at 1010. So that's why the priming fluid is back in here again. I've got it sitting in hot water a little bit. It's not too hot, but it's a nice heat, like a humid heat to kind of put on this to kind of sort of like encourage like a yeast, to pick back up again. So that's that for that. Because I had this beer like last month, and it was like at like 1020 something, and it was fucking 1020. I'm like, well, I can bottle it, it's fine, and I did, and then it's overcarbonated. It's way overcarbonated so much. So I'm like, all right, well, that sucks. So I'll let you just go about the Hopslam recipe right here. I love Hopslam. I don't know if you had this before, but this is a great recipe. And that's what the beer looks like right there. And yeah, it's supposed to, see up here, it's supposed to come in at 1010. And today I had it at 1024. So it was actually coming in at like an 8.3 or 4%, which is strong. It's a strong beer. But this one here, it's my plan to brew this to style. So I'm gonna brew this to style. But also, let's talk about another clone beer that I have also brewed exactly to style. And it was out of the Charlie recipe, homebrewed adventures. And you can look up this beer on the my brew date of the it's a hard word to say if you got an impediment. It's a Duesseldorf. Holy God, that word is hard for me to say. But I like this style, and I made this clone recipe of it, and it's actually like really exactly spot on. So let's crack it and see what it's all about. A boot. Let's see what's all about. It's also about time to let that cat in. Monterey, he's been at me all day. He's like, hold me, daddy, hold me, hold me, hold me. It's like, Monty, you just gotta let me breathe, Bubba. So he's outside for a little bit, just kind of letting the stink kind of blow off him a little bit. Just blow the stink off him. I love you, bud, but okay, this one's not really too carbonated, but there's a slight smoke there. I'm gonna pour it right here to kind of create like a little bit of a little carbonation. You know what? This looks all right. It's not gonna have a head on it, you know, but man, that's not too bad. Check that out. It's the Duesseldorf. Look at that. Nice and clean and carbonated. It's not too carbonated. It's gonna have a small like flat flavor, but okay. So right off, I can smell like this very tiny smell of like a coffee bean. It's almost what it smells like. It's like a slight chocolatey coffee bean. Mm. Yeah, this one was actually supposed to be like a sort of like a Kolsch style beer. Just a little bit, you know, slightly darker, but it's almost carbonated enough. It's very close. I'm gonna hold off on this for another week or so. I'm just gonna let it just condition in the bottle and let it catch up and catch up and catch up. Just keep pressurizing just a little bit more. Just let it kind of, but it's very close to its supposed style. Let me grab that Charlie book real quick, and I can show you what I was talking about. Yeah, he had this crazy old man alt beer, and so the recipe is 300, 230. And yeah. Let me see if I can read the Charlie description of it here. It's a alt beer. It's like an alt beer style. Let's see. Yeah, there's no real absolute description on this. I think because it's so close to like a lager that it can it can have like some slight tones of like apple tone, that kind of stuff. But this one here really like doesn't have that. It's kind of grainy. It's like a Kolsch beer. It's like a Kolsch. Has a slight like an amber thing right underneath it all, though. It's like a lager that just has like a slight like an amber hint, just kind of cut into it a little bit. I want to scope this recipe out real quick again. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, I have the recipe right here. The old German Duesseldorf. If I can say bottling a Duesseldorf, I'm having a good day talking. That much I know. Yeah, this has some pale. Had about 3 pounds, 8 ounces of pale. Had like an aromatic in it. Aromatic. I bet that. Yeah. Also has some caramunic in it too. So, yeah. I like this style. It's really cool. It's like a lager beer, but it's Ooh, a little bit, you know, by scope this color out here, it's very, it's awesome. I love it. Check out that color. So, man, this one came in at about 4.8%. Spot on. The gravities all hit the mark. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. It's grainy. It's very grainy. I love that flavor. It's like it's like a bit biscuity flavor, grainy kind of thing going on. It's just great. So that's that for that. Today at the Keag Haus. If your beer has a gravity on it that's higher at the end, just kind of put off your bottling day. You know, just kind of put it off. Stick the primer back in it, and let's get that yeast again, like fired back up again, and hopefully chomping more down to like a gravity of about 10-10. You know, 10-12 would be fine. 10-14. If it's 10-14, I'll pull it. You know, so I don't think I'm gonna pull that like again unless I'm gonna bottle it. So I'm really gonna let that beer sit and let it think about what it's done. It's in timeout, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and kick back on this old. This freaking Duesseldorf, man, it's so cool. It has like that, like a kind of a coffee bean, like a cold coffee bean smell. That is so cool. Oh yeah. Props to Justin. Here. Oh, I done it again. Keag Haus. We did it again, baby. Whew. I gotta let that cat in.